Flakers, it's Victor. I'm cheerful, I'm smiling. I'm trying to fool my body into thinking I'm happy. But actually there's a big lump in my heart. I'm really annoyed. A few things have kind of got me down. Seriously, I'm kind of sad. I'm a sad king today. Okay. Well, this is an update. I'll tell you why I'm kind of sad. But first, let's do some fun things. I got a list. I'm going to go through the list because I don't want to forget anything. In a few minutes, I'm going to go meet John from Fat Blue Man. We did the Christmas in Japan video years ago. I got him really, I would say I got him active on YouTube, and then he abandoned me, the bastard. No. He got busy, you know. He has like a, I don't know if you guys know, he has like a bunch of kids. He's Catholic, you know. So no, he's not Catholic. I don't know. He's just having kids all the time. So he's a good guy. He's a great guy, and he's going back to Canada soon. Yeah, he's Canadian. What can you do? And he will be going to back to Canada soon. But before he leaves, he and Tom Fallon from the Ghost of Matsubara channel are going to get back together for one night only and do a Fat Blue Man kind of, kind of a show. And that's not the whole band, but some people. And they're going to also be joined by Kat McDowell, who's coming down from Tokyo. And we're going to play at the Red Rock, which is 2 blocks that way, or so, about 5 minutes away. And I'm organized it. A lot of you guys probably don't know, but I used to be a bit of a mover in the band department, rock and roll band. I used to be a manager of a rock and roll band, the Sushi Cabaret Club. Long story, kind of got fired by them, to be honest, but it was a good thing because now I'm making YouTube videos, which has actually turned out to be quite a more profitable endeavor. But anyway, but it was fun. I learned a lot. So this is my first time back into the organizing a show kind of business in 6 years. That's when I got Maggie, actually, so I can tell. You know, she's about 6.5 years old. Anyway, so that's July 8th. That's gonna be. I'm really excited to see that, and I'm excited to go meet John. We're gonna have some food, a beer, I assume. I assume alcohol will be in the works. We'll both bitch about our being married kind of stuff. That's what married men do, just bitch about being married. You know, I mean, it's great, but. Well, you know, I'm sure women do the same thing, right? If you're married, do you bitch with your friends? You need to. You gotta, like, rant, right? Okay, that's one thing. Okay, that's not really what's bothering me. That's a good thing. I'm looking forward to that. Here's something that's kind of strange. Mark is back. Remember the German kid? He's back. Can you believe it? So he calls me, like, he was gonna go to Nara and see Adam from the Cajun Gaijin, but he calls me. He goes, I got a job. I said, great. Where? He goes, in Nagoya. So he's heading back to Nagoya, and his bicycle breaks, finally breaks, one of the back wheel breaks or something. So he's got to get it replaced, but the part's going to take a week, so he jumps on the train, he comes in that day, and he calls me, he goes, I'm at Nagoya Station, can you come pick me up? And I'm like, I got a class, I got an internet class till like 11:30. He goes, oh, you can come at 11. I'm like, no, you don't get it, you know, we got a communication problem, Mark and I. But I went to the station, we found him a hotel, and he stayed the night, and the next day he went off to his job. He got a new job. He's a driver for some kind of company. I don't know exactly. They gave him a car, so now he's sleeping in the car, which is great. I don't have to worry about him. But here's the thing that kind of struck me. It kind of depressed me a little bit. He's always, okay, first the guy's got no job, right? So of course he's and he likes making videos, so he's very enthused to work with me and make videos. And even if they're not all, you know, the kind of videos I would make, he's enthusiastic and he's very supportive that way. However, my wife has no interest at all. Like, she won't even watch my videos unless Maggie's in them. Seriously. Only on Give Me a Bone Dog will she watch. Which is kind of funny because I sometimes get like some nasty comments and they threaten, you know, they're like insulting my wife or my relationship or whatever, implying things like they think she's going to read the video comments, but she never does. It's silly. But I was kind of disappointed because I don't really get any real support in my immediate circle from family or friends, really, who are not on YouTube, of course. Of course, YouTube friends are great. You know, you guys all you know, Mully from Warmouth Strat and Sonny, who doesn't make videos. Sonny, I wish he'd come back. He makes such videos. He's kind of taking a break right now. He says he's going to come back, but I was kind of depressed as to realize that, wow, like this kid, I don't even know this kid. He's like more supportive than anybody else. I really can't blame my wife because she works a lot. So we're trying to take care of that problem, but she's working a lot. So she's exhausted. She don't have any interest in watching me. She can see me live. What does she go to watch me on the on the video for? That's fine. I understand it, but still, I kind of felt like, wow, kind of depressed, because none of my family watched, except my dad. Dad, I love you, man. I shouldn't call Dad sir. Sorry, sir, to call you man. Guy, Mr. Senor. Anyway, now my dad's great. He's great. My brother doesn't watch though, but he's got kids, so everyone's got excuses, That's okay. That's okay. My mom watched a few in the way back in the day, when I started off on YouTube, and now she thinks that she's like, Victor, who's going to pay you to make videos, or what did she say? Nobody wants to watch you making videos saying "fuck you" on camera. That's a terrible accent. She doesn't sound like that at all. But apparently she thinks my whole existence on YouTube is insulting other people, because she saw one video a long time ago when I was yelling at this guy who was trying to justify pedophilia, yes. Anyway, so I'm kind of depressed because of that. But the other thing is, to be honest, the right-wing assholes on YouTube. See, I like connecting with Japanese. I love connecting with Japanese, and the person holding the camera right now is Japanese, right? Are you Japanese? Yes, okay, she's nodding up and down. Thank you. And they don't have any problem with the videos I make. They know the videos I make, they watch the videos, but they are not they're not vocal on the internet. The most vocal people on the internet are the right-wingers. And the funny thing is, I support a lot of their views to some extent, right? Like, I agree with them mostly about, like, the islands, who owns the islands. Of course, I'm biased towards Japan. And I've talked to Q Ranger, so I do have some insight as to how Korean people, are brought up. And I see that they are indoctrinated, basically, at the school level, at the elementary school level, to hate Japanese. And I don't see that kind of hate here. So the thing I want to tell you is, those gaijin that I'm speaking to, most Japanese people are very friendly, and I never get the, go home white pig kind of crap. There's like one video on YouTube, go home white pig, or white pig go home. I'm brown, right? Ozzy and I are kind of brown, but, which is, you never see those people. Anyway, those people do not really exist except on the internet, or pockets of, protest here and there that you almost never see. It's like if you went to America, got off the airplane, and were driving to the hotel and happened to pass a KKK rally, or one of those, that church that protests in front of soldiers' funerals, fag, God hates fags kind of, church. Imagine if you were a Japanese person who went to America and saw that. You would think all Americans are like that, right? But Japanese are not like that. They're really, really friendly people, mostly. And if they have any problems with you, it's mostly out of ignorance. They just don't know what you're like, And they have these, they do have this idea, Japanese people in general, that Japan is super unique and Japanese people are super unique. So they're often surprised to find that, gaijin are just like Japanese. And gaijin, vice versa, are the same way. We're like, oh, Japanese are so, they're such a unique animal. I get these emails all the time. I'm going to go out with a Japanese girl and I don't know what to say. I'm like, dude, it's just a girl. It's normal. And Japanese people are the same as other people. We're all the same, So yeah, I like all kinds of people. I've Koreans and Chinese as well. I've had very good Korean friends, and you know what I'm talking about. Chinese as well. Yeah, baby, I remember you. Remember Jane? Hey, Jane. Anyway, I've got no problem with that. With being anti this or I love everybody, but it really depresses me to read all the comments from the jerks, Yeah, it's sad. Not just because, one reason is because I feel like I really don't want them. I think half the problem is they misunderstand, and it annoys me. It frustrates me that probably the majority of our antagonism toward each other is a misunderstanding. And also they never show their faces, the thing about the right-wingers is that they're never going to be believed on YouTube unless one of them comes out and makes a video showing his face and speaking to people like we do, like bloggers, right? Anyway, so there's that. Speaking of problems with Japanese, there's an excellent article that I'm going to link to in the description about a jet who had this major problem in Japan, and it's quite a long article. But if you're a person who's going to come to Japan, it's called the Zeitgeist. I don't know how to pronounce this. Zeitgeist. I'm really embarrassed that I can't pronounce this, but I've seen it all over the place. Anyway, that's the series, and it's called "Teacher Outfoxes Board Exposes Bid to Fleece Jets." by Patrick Budmar, and it's a very interesting article. So check that out. Interesting. Let's see what else. I'm going through the list here. Oh, cooking videos. Yes, I'm making more cooking videos now and food-related videos. So check out Japanese Foods channel. Japanese food channel, not the Japan food channel. That's some other guy. Who knows? You don't want to look over there. But go look him if you want. But Japanese food channel. And just uploaded one yesterday. I'll be uploading more in Japanese with a few English subtitles. The point of that channel is just to introduce food and the way I cook, and just when I have something interesting. I'll try to make it interesting, because so many people do these like check out what I ate today, which I think really are boring as hell. And if you're watching this and you make those videos, you got to make those interesting, because everybody does them. So it's like competing with every it's just like, come on. I mean, personal opinion. I mean, I might like you as a person, but those videos, I'm not a big fan. So cooking videos, yes. Let's see, what else? Jet article. Video of the month. Something I'm going to start trying to do, not just video of the month, maybe I'll do video of the week or day or whatever, but there's some videos that just don't get a lot of attention, and some people put a lot of time into. One of those was by Hana Fubuki. Hana Fubuki made this great video. It's I forgot the title, but it's at the end of the last video. I put out a little what do you call it? Annotation. Yes, I do YouTube quite a bit. I can't remember anything. I did an annotation pointing to it, so go check it out. It's one of those videos that go inside of a video, inside of a video, inside of a video. It's really cool. That's, I think, everything that I wanted to say. Marcus Bag contest. Oh yeah, contest, yes. There's a few contests still running. Remember Ozzy 78, is that his name? Ozzy 78's contest. If you go over his channel, leave a comment that says, in the comment says ML, Morons for Life, MFL. Not MILF, but FMF. You can write MILF if you want. Anyway, support that video. If you know what I'm talking about, I got a contest video back about 3 weeks. I'll put the information in the bottom. And there's also a contest for the Nothing Ever Lasts video that I did a few weeks ago, or a week ago, I think, about a week ago, yeah. And I'm giving away 2 CDs on that, but very few people have left comments. So if you want the CD, just leave a comment. You got a good chance of winning, right? And there's also, I'm going to give away $10 gift certificates to Amazon.com. If you leave a comment bashing somebody who's bashing me on the big fight video I have, and I'll put links in the description to that. So a lot of content that I have not finished up, and there'll be more coming up in the summer, so look for those. And I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name is Victor. I feel a little bit better getting that off my chest, but yeah, you know what? You know what it is? Seriously, I think every few months I have kind of like a depression, And the thing about me is I know what it is. I know, like, consciously, oh, I have that depressed, feeling again. And I know it's going to go away. But while I have it, it's just kind of annoying. It's like having a cold. So if anyone out there has that kind of feeling, just remember, if you're feeling depressed, it'll go away. Better days ahead, better times are coming. You got to have these depressing days to have better days. So hang in there, and I'll see you with a more sincere smile on my face next time. Thanks for watching.